What up, folks? I'm Ultrazillatoys, and today I have a review of the SUPER7 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Metalhead. What? Didn't we just do Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Metalhead? We did, and that was from NECA, and this is from SUPER7. And I just figured, you know what? We just did the NECA. Let's do the SUPER7. I fetched this out of my backlog. It was in the back of my rack, and I was like, no way, we're gonna do these back to back and a belly to belly, as John Sterling would say. You don't know who John Sterling is? That's okay. You can look him up. But here he is. Very different from the NECA. This is the more toyetic like one. And that's very, very cool. So this is very awesome. And shout out to the SUPER7 collectors group on Facebook. A while back, I actually won this in a giveaway. And I want to thank my pal Ryan for that. So this is very, very cool. And a long time coming, this review. But man, you know, I wanted this guy because I was already getting the NECA one, and I just kind of wanted to compare them a little bit. I don't know about a full comparison, but you know, we're gonna look at them. Box is very cool. Love all of the graffiti on the walls. But without any further ado, let's finally get to this review. And here's Metalhead out of the package. And right off the bat, I do want to mention a little bit of a bummer thing. And I did remember, as soon as I took him out, when I did my unboxing of this, and I think that was part of a haul or something, when I did unbox it, I remember that this was very loose on mine. So I think it, at the time, played into, you know, why I probably didn't pursue doing it, because I was just kind of bummed, you know, at that point. So I was like, it is what it is. Anywho, let's do the rest of the articulation. The feet have a hinge, which is ratcheted, and a little bit of a rocker. The knees have a single joint. Can turn it a little bit. Can turn his leg a little bit. You know, can do a full split, which is good. And kick forward and go back. And then this whole thing moves down here. So I guess for some waist articulation, and you could go forward a little bit on it, which is interesting. You know, it does make the legs loose, unfortunately, but you get a hinge and a swivel at the shoulder, a little bit hindered there. Swivel at the bicep, single jointed elbow. You do have a joint at the wrist, and I popped it out. Hinge and a swivel there. And then the head moves like so. So that's all of a Metalhead's articulation. So as you can see, and if you did see the other one, this is a very different looking Metalhead. So that's another reason why I decided not to do like a full comparison video, because, you know, usually comparison videos for me are, you know, 2 takes on the same exact design. This is not the same design. We will look at this and the other Metalhead. I'll compare them in this video later. But a full comparison video needs to be based on the same design. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, it just doesn't make sense. But this guy looks pretty cool. He's got interesting proportions. I do like him. I feel like maybe his legs might be a tad short, but overall, it looks pretty good. Those legs are nice. There's a lot of detail here. Love all of this. The black on the yellow looks really good there. Nice little rivets around here and there in silver. You got green paint on the gray, which looks good. Some vents and stuff there. Little electricity bolt there in silver. Some yellow on the legs. You got a nice wire in the back, which, you know, do be careful on if you do get this. Feet are in green and nice little bolts on top. I like that. Just yellow on the bottom, but it's pretty cool. The arms have some red there and yellow, and the sculpt is pretty decent. Again, like the other one, he's got the yellow, like, elbow protectors. More electricity there. black there on there and green. Pretty good sculpt on the hands too. Looking pretty decent. I love the front here in gray of the arms. That looks pretty good. The belt has a T on it. You know, you go all around. It's got all kinds of stuff on there. Little oil can, which is actually painted. I don't know how well that's coming across in the video, but that's painted. Looks pretty good. A little, you know, spout there. Some bombs, some grenades, you know what I'm saying? I love the chest. This whole piece, the carapace, looks really good in gold. Very, very nicely done. Some holes there. I'm sure we're going to be filling those holes. And then the neck is done in gold too. I like that. And then the head sculpt is pretty good. He's got gold. He's got a nice gold grill. He's got red eyes. His nose looks pretty good. Green on the sides. Yellow at the head. Got some brains. Got some brains in there, which is interesting. I don't recall that. It's got brains. Interesting. Yellow back there. The shell looking pretty good. It's got a slot here. We're gonna fill that slot also. But yeah, the shell looks pretty good. Also in gold. So looks wise, he's pretty decent. There's no doubt about it. There's no real paint mess ups here. It looks pretty good. Definitely has you know, that old school proportions of the turtle toys, which I do appreciate. So that is pretty neat. For accessories, first up, we get an alternate head, and now this head has some darker features. Dark eyes, darker brain, so... But that's about it. It looks like the same sculpt to me, but darker features here. We get a plethora of hands. We got some fist hands and some open hands here. They look pretty decent. Some black paint on them. We get another hand. This is really cool. With this kind of like whip thing coming out of it. Out of the finger. That's pretty awesome. I like that a lot. That is neat. I love how the finger's open. This is really, really cool. We get 2 grenades, and this has some paint on it. We got some like gunmetal for the little handle? I don't know what it's called. The little thing you pull out of it. I forget. But anywho, you get grenades. We get his backpack, which is pretty cool. It's got this graphic on there. Pretty nice. Some nice paint on there. You know, some pizza sections. So for this, it's even sculpted on the inside here, by the way. You would pop it in there, like so. And then these front parts should go all the way around to... Oh, will it? Will it? It will. It will. It will go in there. Both sides. Like so. And that is cool. That kind of, you know, does the look for you. And then you got the little helicopter thing, if you want. And that looks pretty cool, and that turns. These are also like, I guess like the Robo Chucks. There is a version of this with a little thing here, but I'm not sure if that's supposed to go anywhere. It's weird. I don't know if this is like a toyetic thing, but I can't find a good spot for that. Maybe I'm wrong. I thought something went in his head, but maybe it goes somewhere else that I'm not finding. Either way, you get a separate version with a small little section there. But that's not all. Oh, there you go. That's lost. Well, it's not. Whoa, hold the phone. I just realized what this was. Well, not just, like, not at the same time as where you're seeing it in the video. But later, as I'm editing, it dawns on me then what the... Yeah. How did I not remember that? I don't know. But there you go. There you go. The Robo Chucks. As I'm like saying it in the video, while I'm watching it back, editing it, that's when I realize it. Hey, better late than never. At least we got it in there. Then we also get this little radar thing, which is cool. It's just done in green, which is like, you know, the motif here. But I like it. It's cool. The backpack is cool. I definitely like it with the propellers the best, but you know, your choice is your choice. And last but not least, speaking of toyetic stuff, you do get the whole weapons rack just like the old school Turtles came with. If you want, you can clip these off, but I don't know why you'd do that. But you can do it if you wanted to, and it is pretty awesome. And for your size comparisons, first up, here is a Metalhead with a couple of NECA figures and a couple of SUPER7 Ultimates. But the comparison 2 years in the making for me, it is the Metalheads finally together. You can see they're very, very, very different, as well as, you know, like differently sized. So, you know, they both do different things. The SUPER7 one is, you know, very cool. But I really, you know, I think for my money, I think I like the NECA better here because I just like this design more than this design. But it's awesome to have this design too. I just wish his legs weren't wobbly. But they both do very different things, and I'm very happy to have them both. And my final thoughts, you know, my only complaint is the wobbliness of the legs. Otherwise, this is a solid Metalhead. Very different than the NECA one. It is, you know, toyetic, and that is cool. You know, a recreation of that old Metalhead is awesome to have, and this is cool. This is very, very cool. I had a good time reviewing this one, finally checking it over. Both of these, honestly, to get them out of the backlog and check them out, finally, it has been a long time coming, and that, for me, makes me happiest most of all. So, very cool to have them. Always good to do some turtle stuff. It's a little breath of fresh air for me. And there you go, guys. That's my review. Hope you dug it. Let me know your thoughts down below. And if you could please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Check me out on Facebook and Instagram. Stay safe. Till next time. Peace out, peeps.